Hello and welcome, beautiful souls, to my channel, Light of Shaya. My channel is all about illuminating the spiritual path forward and bringing you uplifting messages of love and light. Welcome to those who are new and welcome to those who are returning. Thank you so much for being here. Today I'm going to be doing a general forecast for the month of July 2020 for the sign of Cancer. This is going to be Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Remember, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so the whole message may not resonate. If you were drawn to this video and the story doesn't resonate, there's likely some sort of message that needs to come through for you. Do keep in mind, for cross-watchers, energies can go vice versa if you're dealing with the person. My videos tend to be a bit more on the spiritual side, but if the reading takes like a love turn, or if it takes a turn to love or a turn to finance or something along those lines, then that's kind of what I'm going to be focusing on that at that time. I feel like I had something else to say. Yes. So currently, you guys, I'm not sure if you know, I don't know a whole lot about astrology, but I kind of try and keep a bit informed. Mercury is now in retrograde as of July, I believe either 15, 16, something along those lines. Don't quote me on it. But this is a very, very important time for introspection. This is a very important time to not take on new projects. And it is an important time to be very careful about our communication and rereading contracts that we're going to be signing. It's not necessarily a good time for travel. This is more a time of going within and really trying to figure out what's going on internally. Now, I was going to touch on something else. Yes, there's going to be 6 different planets in retrograde by the end of June. So there's a lot of very transformational energy coming up, especially with the eclipse on the summer solstice, which is June 21st. And there's a new moon in Cancer as well, I believe. I'm not sure if it's on the same date or not. I forgot to check. But anyhow, whatever the case is, there's a lot of transformational energies coming through. Interestingly enough, bottom of the deck, we have transformation right now. That's definitely kind of what the main focus is right now. So what do we have coming up for our lovely Cancerians here regarding the month of July 2020? Messages from Spirit. Okay, take these 2 cards. Okay, vast vistas, expand your horizons, and then taking shelter. Answers are within. Okay. So you guys are going to be experiencing some pretty interesting, the home is going to be very important for you guys. Really nurturing yourselves, understanding yourselves, really just being more compassionate. I mean, the new moon is going to be in your sign, so very powerful energy for Cancer here. And then we have solitude and silence, peace prevails at the bottom of the deck. Speaking of very wonderful things, we have infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life, which is fantastic. You guys are going to be coming into some pretty awesome stuff here. With the vast vistas here is expand your horizons. There may be a need for you to look at the bigger picture. There's some very broad new experiences for you coming into the month of July. Some of you may be traveling, perhaps. Doesn't necessarily have to be the case, although if you are, do be careful, because like I said, Mercury is currently in retrograde. With the taking shelter card, the answers are within. You guys are going to be spending a lot of time really just looking within and doing a lot of introspection, trying to understand yourselves, which is actually exactly what you should be doing for them while Mercury is in retrograde and all these other planets are in retrograde. It's an important time for solitude and silence, peace prevails. So take some time to nurture yourself. Take some time to really just relax. Relaxing is very important right now. It's there's a lot of just taking time for yourself, Cancer. Make sure that you're taking time for yourself. I'm going to go ahead and get started with the tarot now. What do we have here? July 2020, the current circumstances for our lovely sign of Cancer here. What's going on, Spirit? There we are, jumping card. Let me go ahead and pull that. We have 4 of Ariel. When you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change, extremes in how you save or spend money. So some of you may be holding on to money right now, really just trying to save money, may not be willing to give people money. This may or may not be a good thing. It really depends. Obviously, if you guys can't afford to help people, then don't do it. But remember, when we give, we also receive. There may be a need for us to really open ourselves to equal give and take. See what obstacles we have here. Okay, 2 cards fell out. I'd like just one, please, Spirit. obstacle? What is the obstacle for our Cancer? Lovely sign of Cancer. What is the obstacle for July 2020? I also do want to say that my even though this is for July, if you're watching this at a later date, I mean, my readings are all considered timeless. Time is fluid. There's really no such thing as time. We have the Ace of Gabriel for the blockage, a gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration, the chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. Okay, so some of you may be holding on to something a little bit too tightly, and this is preventing some newer energies of coming into your life. It's likely that there is some sort of a passionate new beginning that is being held off based off of something from the past that's being held on to. What do we have for past energies for our lovely Cancer? Okay, that one really wanted to hop out. We have the Knight of Gabriel. Interestingly enough, this card wanted to come out with the Ace of Gabriel. This is time to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do. Some of you may be dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it doesn't necessarily have to be the case. Some of you may have jumped into something, taken action regarding something, and you really just wanted to push forward through it. You came into some sort of area of inspiration, and then you just went for it. So what do we have here for the way we're proceeding with the situation for Cancer? For some of you, you may have been dealing with a player type energy. It's very hard to say at the moment, though. The Sun, some of you could be dealing with the Leo. A life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. So a lot of you are trying to embody positive thinking right now. I apologize about my lovebird. He's really being extra today. This may be a very important message for you right now. I don't know why he does that. But it says, life is wonderful, thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. So a lot of you, there's a lot of people who have their eyes on you likely right now, Cancer. You guys are really thriving in your environment, trying to push forward with positive thinking, really just trying to embody happiness. What is the emotional realm looking like for... Sorry, dropped a few cards for our lovely Cancer. The subconscious emotional realm for our Cancer. Cancer, here we are. Why do these cards keep on wanting to come out in doubles? And the major arcana have been doing that for almost all the signs so far. Pull this one. We have the Star here. A dream come true. Believe in yourself. The end of a difficult situation. Some of you may have been dealing with a difficult situation. Some of you, this card wanted to come out, the Hermit, but I'm going to go ahead and hold on to this. The Hermit is represented by the word epiphany. So some of you, after spending some time in solitude, taking shelter, finding the answers within, you're really expanding your horizons, really just moving forward in your life and healing in the month of July. This could be past, present, future energy. Do keep that in mind. What do we have for the near future for our lovely Cancer, sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? What do we have coming up for them? Okay, we have more double cards. Just one card, please, Spirit. What do we have coming up here? There we are. Ooh, okay. We have the Nine of Raphael. Make a wish. Dream becomes reality. A joyful time of life. So a lot of you are really stepping into a very happy, fulfilled place. I'm actually going to pull these three cards because I'm being guided to doing that usually. I pulled three cards from the bottom of the deck. But anyway, you guys are going to be stepping into some sort of wish fulfillment. Some of you may have been manifesting this. I'm going to go ahead and clarify these cards with the Light Seer Tarot in just a moment. If you guys are wondering what the name of this deck is, I think it's called the Archangel Power Tarot, but don't quote me on that. I forget sometimes. So some of you may have been working very hard with the Eight of Ariel. It says here, take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. So some of you may be realizing that you could use a little more information proceeding with the situation. But we do have the Nine of Michael here, which is some pretty interesting stuff coming up with how good this reading has come out so far. It says, your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. So a lot of you may be worrying right now. These are like the underlying energies, the ones that I pulled here. Some of you may be very concerned about a certain situation that's regarding work, most likely, given the fact that the Eight of Pentacles came out, or the Eight of Ariel here. But we do also have the Ace of Raphael here, a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. So a lot of you are getting spiritual downloads at this time. You're healing through a lot of stuff. And some of you may have been trying to manifest your Ten of Cups here with the 9 and Ace of Raphael. So some of you will be experiencing a new love connection for those of you who do have somebody in mind or somebody who's coming up that is on the periphery. And they're going to want to make you a love offer. This could be the wish fulfillment for you guys. Yeah, this really took a heavy love reading, or turn on to a love reading. So let's go ahead and see what this Four of Ariel is about. There may be something here. Oops, drop some cards. What is the Four of Ariel? What are we holding on to here? What is this Four of Ariel? 10 of Cups. Okay, that's interesting. What is this? 9 of Pentacles. Oh, we have too many cards that want to come out here. I think this may be in relation to a choice that you have to make. The Lovers wanted to come out, so did the 9 of Swords. So you could be feeling stressed out about this. Oh, please, Spirit. You guys are giving me 3 cards at a time. I just need one more. All right. So, I'm trying to read these cards here because the Four of Pentacles speaks of holding on to things. Give me just a moment here. Maybe you guys are resistant to change right now. Maybe that's what it is. It could become down to money. Maybe some of you are afraid of spending money. We do have the Queen of Pentacles here, which is a grounded energy. She's very nurturing, self-protective. She's well aware of her worth. She's very, did I say nurturing already? Because that's definitely really important. Self-care may be something that you guys need to practice, especially with the 9 of Pentacles here. So I'm getting this Four of Pentacles isn't necessarily... maybe you guys are holding on to your independence. I'm getting that it's likely that you guys are holding on to your independence. Maybe that's what you've been focusing on lately, really just trying to take care of yourself and your needs and kind of just forgetting about love, putting love on the back burner, because maybe this has brought you a great deal of stress in the past. With the 10 of Cups here, there's a lot of emotional fulfillment here. You likely are feeling emotionally fulfilled within yourself. Yeah, I'm getting that sense. There's a transition between the 9 and 10. Maybe you guys, through hard work and effort on your behalf of really trying to take care of yourselves, especially for those of you who are single, even if you're married or in a relationship, you were really heavily focusing on yourself. And maybe there's a need for you to open up to the possibilities of this love offer coming in, especially with the Ace of Gabriel, because this is a brand new energy trying to come in. What's the Ace of Gabriel about here, Spirit? I see. Yeah, I'm only going to need these 2 cards to really clarify this message. Some of you may be feeling apathetic towards this love offer coming in. Some of you may be feeling really just bored, very apathetic, kind of almost in a sense a little bit bratty. I hope I don't offend anyone by that, but maybe just a tiny bit on the bratty side about love. You're just like, I don't really have any interest in that right now. Like that's not for me. That can't be for me. And you may be really stuck in your head about it. Maybe that's what that 9 of Swords is. Maybe you have a kind of like a victim mentality going on that's actually blocking this new love from coming in. And that's something that Spirit wants you to take a note of, because once you work on this with the star and all that, of really going in and finding this epiphany within yourself, it's likely that this love will come in, and rather quickly at that. We have, for the 9 of Raphael, Judgment. You may be hearing, answering the call, hearing some sort of calling from the divine. Some of you may be coming into a stage of ascension, a new stage of ascension. I see. Okay. So this 9 of Raphael is, I'm seeing a wish fulfillment regarding likely love. There's going to be a sense of releasing the old, with the 10 of Swords here and the 5 of Cups. It's likely some of you guys may have experienced some sort of heartache, some sort of emotional loss. This energy is going to continue forward into the month of July, but I think with the Judgment card, you're finally releasing this month. You're finally releasing this and letting it end, whatever these feelings are regarding the 5 of Cups. There's just a sense, I'm getting the sense of release. Interestingly enough, at the bottom of the deck, after this, these, okay, yeah, I'm going to pull all of these. I haven't done this for any of the other signs. I hope they don't get upset. But look at this. Once you release this old energy that no longer serves you, you have the Four of Wands. This card speaks of union. We have Two of Cups, a soulmate connection. The Empress energy. This is you because you're worth it. You are beautiful and you deserve love, okay? Ace of Pentacles. This could come in the form of a gift. Somebody may be wanting to give you something. This could be, it really varies for everybody. It could be a promise ring, an engagement. It could be some sort of gift. I mean, for all you know, it's like a teddy bear or some roses or something. But there's some sort of gift coming in, and this is going to be very healing for you. It's like hope is going to be reinstilled in your life, Cancer. So Cancer, there's some really beautiful stuff coming in for you. There's just a need of releasing some old things that no longer serve you this coming month of July. Just be happy. Try and find the answers for yourself within, because there's love coming in once you let go of the worries, once you let go of the need of having to control things, of a victim mentality, a lack mentality. And once this is released, all of this beautiful energy can come into your life, which looks like you're well on your way to doing. So that's going to be it for you today, Cancer. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please do hit the like and subscribe button. It really helps the channel out with its growth, and it allows me to deliver more and more messages to more and more people like you who need just a little bit more clarity in their lives, a little bit of illumination. And of course, I always like to end my readings on a positive note, simply because I think it's important to, because, you know, spiritual lessons tend to be a bit on the heavier side. But anywho, I'm going to go ahead and sign off now. Sending you much love and light. Take care.